Hello, good afternoon. Today it's 9th October 2020. Africa to embark. Africa, yes. Why? Because the intrinsic value of one seafarer is $20,000 times 10 indirect jobs is 220 times 100 years, 22 million. Yes. Got it? Good. Now you're thinking. Now you're calculating how to bring money to your country because with coronavirus, it is a huge competitive advantage. Sorry. Now there are a lot of areas that you have in West Africa, South, East, North, everywhere. I could make a video about Côte d'Ivoire, Congo, République démocratique du Congo, Cameroon, Nigeria, Gabon. Yes. So, but I could just make one video to all of you because you need to invest in yourselves and you need to train your seafarers and you have a huge demographic potential. Europe has no more young, so then we have to be competitive advantage and take care of this and invest in the intrinsic value. One seafarer, as I mentioned, is $220,000 income for the country. Now, how to do the training? I explained in other videos that the best training I've seen in my life is in Latvia. I've been there in the school and they are the most efficient, more transparent, most compliance. And it is very efficient. It is becoming, indeed, sorry, it is becoming quite difficult nowadays to do the training because the distance and all this. But the first thing you must do is to increase the intrinsic value of African crew members is the English language. So we have to invest in the English language. We have to invest into the application for the CVs. We have other videos of application. You can apply online, digital. You can invest in yourself. You must also invest into the communication to the seafarers of the certificates, licenses. You can also invest in yourself into having teamwork. A lot of companies we are taking new now. We are growing 50% per year is because we have a system, we have a compliance, we have the data digital, we have everything online access, and we also have seafarers from the rest of Africa that we can complement. And most of the times nationalities is multinational, it's not just one nationality on board because this coronavirus. So we need you to apply if you are from Gambia, Congo, Republic Democratic de Congo, Cameroon, Guinea-Bissau, yes, South Africa, Namibia, Angola, all these countries, please, you, Kenya, apply. Like, subscribe, and pass, because this $20,000 per seafarer, perhaps it is not much for you or for me, but if we look at what is the indirect economic impact of one job, it is 10 more. So this is very important that the governments must understand that if you take away one job of Nissan in Barcelona, then the press, finally, they got to explain to humans like me, because we didn't understand that 10 jobs are lost by one direct. Suppliers, everything. So then one direct, 10 indirect. Therefore, if we are positive, because everybody in this coronavirus is negative. Yes, so I'm just trying to express this video is a positive video. Yes, so if they lose one in Nissan Barcelona, then it is 11. So if one is 20,000, is 220,000. Yes, but if we win, we are going to win Africa. 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 Then one is 220,000. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1.5 billion is 30 billion times 11, 330 billion. Yes. Intrinsic value of Coca-Cola, I don't know, Amazon, each company, it's 100 years. value, how much investment I get. Yes. Eternity sounds very nice, but most of companies don't live for eternity. My company, for example, is only 125 years. So, since Antonio Candina was working in pharmacy 14 years, and therefore the remedies of a pharmacy were brought to the economy, into my economy, and this is how I am still working out of this 4 generations. So, Africa will get remedies. Who knows if it is for pharmacy or if it is for whatever other remedies of the economy. But it's nice to be close to watching the horizon, and the horizon brings remedies to Africa. It's a nice profession, yes. And these heroes, seafarers, are bringing so much income to your country. Yes, no one explained this to you. They only talk about news, I guess, but this is good news for Africa. Now, we have done this in many other countries. Many other countries like now have benefited, like Philippines, Indonesia, China. But Africa is strategically placed, and therefore it is in the center of the world commerce, 50% Europe, America. So it can benefit if the neighbors are disaster in managing the public services. For example, in Spain, there is 3 courses for basic training, 1,500 euro, 3 different windows, 3 different queues, 3 different systems, 3 different everything, and you never know when it's finished. So it's a big mess. Bureaucracy in Spain, 3 million public workers, we could do with 150,000, because then 88% of the public cost is lost. So 88% of delivery package online, if I send 100 calculators, 88%. So then with the training is the same thing. Not only it can be 12% cheaper, but also 88% is. So great advantage for Africa. Now in Latvia, we have a system, 4 days, 400 euro basic training. So if I need, let's say, 100 seafarers, then I know today is 9. So if we started the course Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, because Monday is fiesta in Spain, so it's another competitive advantage. And Saturday and Sunday too. So 75% of the course will be done. Tuesday, they do the course, and then I can have 100 jobs, bringing $20,000 each, but indirect multiplied by 11, and then you do the calculation, Africans, please. I mean, it's like, as European, you African, we humans can make calculation. I am sure that they can bring this money to income, wealth, and remedies to Africa, because the sea brings this. Yes, and it is a beautiful area to be working at, and investment in the intrinsic value. So if you are from the West Africa area, we have huge interest, we have huge contracts there now in place, and our way of getting contracts in Nigeria, in all the African, West African countries is as follows. We have the compliance, we have the digital systems, we have the know-how, we have the reputation, financial reputability, compliance, transparency, contracts, insurance, all this know-how. But we need you, African seafarer, please, to introduce your application form. Sometimes we have a little problem, because 20%, 25% applications are not filled 100% compliance. Yes, we are kind of, let's say, mathematical, statistical company, and this artificial intelligence is free. So if we have 100% compliance, in a bicycle, then I don't need a car. So, interesting. Therefore, if you apply the CV 100%, then you are investing in yourself. If you learn English, maritime, I have another 200 videos around this. Some I forget some things, in others I write and others, but everything I try to be natural and free. So this is free. So you can invest, and that the uh, African continent know that the seafarers are heroes. Therefore, the police, immigration, doctors, drug and alcohol tests, medical examinations, PCRs, airports, immigration, embassies, consulates. Seafarers bring so much income to your country that we didn't even calculate this. And this is a message. So we calculate exactly how much money it is, how much this industry generates, how important it is that it is compliance, transparency, because safety is first. And here we have health issues, environment issues, which are human issues. We work at sea in these issues like environment and health. We have been doing so for thousand years. In compliance, too. In indicators, too. In, say, 100% key performance indicator, too. When we see governments have 12% efficiency indicator or Spanish justice 7%, and we see Finnish justice 95%, we know, we inform, we report, because at the shipping we cannot have 99% efficiency for a certificate. No, it must be 100%. Yes. We cannot have a pilot in a ship having 1% failure. That's not acceptable. And these seafarers are heroes that work under 100% efficiency. Yes, they do that. And they bring this money and they don't talk about it. And this is a video to recognize how African seafarers important are for the economies and how excellent future you have, because population is growing so much, and because the remedies, if you look at Horizon looks at you, and if you look at remedies look at you. Now I'm looking to you, you're looking to me, and we must think how we bring this wealth. And West Africa will grow in population very much indeed. The figures they've given, I believe, are pessimistic. I think it is going to be much more. Therefore, the present economic center, perhaps it was in the US and Europe. But if you ask my little thought brain, perhaps this will move to West Africa. So it has to develop, and one way, perhaps there is many more, like small and medium businesses. I wrote many videos about this. There is also the tax area. There is also classification societies for multi-site systems. I think I wrote all of those also. And also the trainees that are having experience in our companies for 2 months, that's no good. They need to have 1 year, because our formula to make bread is different to the others, and we learned this from grandpa, grandma. So we need to uh, sell these formulas and teach this. And if we do this for 2 months, 1 month, and then they go, it's no good for us. So we must invest in ourselves, and therefore in this the shipping community the intrinsic value is huge. I hope that We get a lot of CV applications because we are having huge new contracts in all the West Africa. I hope that the government want to invest in the people because maritime is strategic. I hope with this coronavirus, the positive is that we have seen how essential it is logistics, maritime transport. These seafarers then will be taken away to shore because we don't look at the watch, we look at the mission and the task. So we can have inspectors, air controllers, merchant marine, training, auditors for ISO 9001, environment, health, digital, security, safety, so many areas that we, the shore companies, need seafarers from because we are of a different kind. Today, we could take advantage. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday is fiestas in Europe. Okay, let's train 100. Yeah, whilst others have fiesta, let's bring wealth to Africa. And let's train in this basic training. Let's use the training of novicontas.lv in Latvia, and also let's train into the merchant officers. We need officers with languages, and that the systems go from bottom to top so that for example, in Spain, the maritime officers, they get the certificate at 23. Okay, they sail at 25. It's very hard that they keep the maritime tradition if they have not gotten since they were younger in the sea or at the sea. So then they will last much shorter. This is one huge problem that is in Europe. If education system was like, see, 15, 16, starting to do some training, rating, and then like my late Antonio Candina, with 14, he was a cadet. 14, 1, 4. Yes, that's how he ended up as a captain and ship owner and brought wealth to this place. So we have to do that. You see, history, like him, is what we have to copy. Yes, not complicate, like in Spain or in any other countries that they have no maritime officers, but they have very nice schools empty. And if there is 2, 3 people there, they will not last but 1 year, 2 years, because shore needs these guys, these people. So anyway, enough is enough. Please like, subscribe, apply, and then we are in touch. If any government wants me to do any special plans and so, here I am. Thank you very much indeed. Bye.